Hi, I'm here to tell you about an app called iRad. It's very similar to Screencastify, but it just has a little more extra added on things to it. So I'm going to get that started. So what iRad does is instead of having a voiceover with your mouse, it goes click by click and at the end tells you step by step what to do. So this is a reading group site that I made for my kids. So when they're in their Chromebook part of their reading groups, they know what to do and where to go. And so I'm just going to walk through a couple of them with you so I can kind of show you what iRad is and how it works. So if I click on Google Story, it'll take me to the one that I created for them. What they can then do is type in their name and then type in their story. Press submit. Then I can lead them to X out of here and go back to our site. After that, they could go to Typing Club or Storyline Online. I'm going to click on this one so you can see what it is. Here you're able to search for whatever you'd like, or if you need to click more to find more books, you can do that as well. I'm always going to prompt them to X out just because sometimes they don't know how to get back to my homepage. I've learned that this year. So that's something that I want to do there. So then I'm all done with that. So I'm going to click done. And then it's going to take me to the editing page. So what I'm going to do is over here, it's all the clicks that I have made. So if I started with Google Story, which it has highlighted blue. So if I click next, it'll go into Google Story where it says click name. Then next, it'll say type such and such into the name. So if I want to change that to type your name into name, I can do that. And then go to the next one, and so on and so forth. So if there's one that you don't like, say I didn't want to click submit, you can delete it. So let's say I didn't want them to click on this bottom one here. So I'm going to click delete, which will get rid of that slide there. I can also add, so in case I miss something, so say I want to add something back in my site, it'll have me wherever I want to go. Let's say I wanted to go into my science page and add that in there. I can go through here and have them click on day one, which is what is a life cycle of a butterfly. All I'll have to do is click done, and then it goes right back into there and places that into where I had left off. When I'm all done adding, I can tell them to scroll as well, type, drag and drop, those types of things, which are pretty basic, but good for lower level kids to be able to know how to do. I can click preview and finish. So there are my 14 steps, and it tells me that it goes 2 minutes. So I can press next. It says click there, so I can click. And then over here it says click name. So I'm all done with this. I'm going to name it second grade, make it public, share, and I'm going to finish. So here's my second grade one. Now I can go back in and edit it, or I can add audio to it if I want to. Here I'm just going to show you how it plays first. My mouse is not working right now, but you can kind of get where it's going step by step. If you also want to add audio, you can do that as well. I added audio to my other ones. Apparently it's not only letting me add audio to a few. So I'll go in here and click on audio. And here you can hear it.
Welcome to the second grade page. The first step is to open Second and click Google Story.
So that way, not only do they get a visual view of it, but they also get an auditory view as well. So with that, that's iRad. It's a pretty nice app. I think it's a little bit better than Screencastify just for the fact that not only are the steps over here on the side, but you can also add the audio as well.